Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 online game. Today we had the divisional round of the playoffs, Cardinals versus Panthers, 4 seed versus 5 seed, and these two teams cannot be going in any more different direction. The Panthers are on a big time winning streak. They're starting to get players back healthy and all that stuff. Cardinals are losing more and more players to IR. They lost a bunch of games. They're on their third string quarterback, but don't expect the Cardinals to lay down. That's just not their nature, man. Bruce Arians, they follow their coach, and their coach does not give up. As you see Cam Newton taking off at the pocket. Obviously, us being the Panthers, we're going to try to take advantage of Cam Newton, and also Jonathan Stewart, who has been kind of the big reason why the Panthers offense has, got this team back in the playoffs. Look at Jonathan Stewart getting into the second level, one man to beat, and he breaks the Patrick Peterson tackle attempt, 50 yards in the end zone, touchdown Stewart. Stewart's a hard guy to bring down. He proved it right there. Patrick Peterson cannot get him down, and we scored the first points of the game on that touchdown, and now he comes back on with Ryan Lindley here, able to put this pass over Kuechly. Of course, Panthers got a ton of good linebackers, so, we're going to try to win that battle in the front seven as he's running the ball. Ellington. Of course, Ellington's on IR, so don't expect any Ellington in the actual game itself as he throws it over Kuechly once again there. Kuechly's more known for being a run stopper than, covering up passes, and it's shown right there as we shut down the screen on first down with the Coot. Second down and 14 coming up, and he throws it into double coverage, but it's Larry Fitzgerald, so Fitz is able to come down with it, and he actually has not even missed a pass yet this game, and he is just completely dialing us up right now. He's able to find, I believe, John Brown there, almost getting the first down at the goal line, getting a touchdown, and he ties the game right back up. So it looked like he was, not out to a good start, but he quickly changes his fortunes there, gets a touchdown. Now a little bit of pressure on us with his offense moving very well, but Jonathan Stewart quickly takes the pressure off the Panthers offense, doing it all by himself, getting the ball to midfield. Stewart's already, got almost 100 yards of all-purpose in this game as we find Kelvin Benjamin for the first down. Of course, Benjamin, the big target for Newton, pretty much the only target besides Greg Olsen, so we're going to have to look at Benjamin and Olsen some. You see we're rolling out the pocket with Newton, just barely getting rid of that ball before we take the sack. That's Cam's first incompletion in the game, and on third down, we find Philly Brown for the first down there. Of course, we got to work Philly Brown in this game a little bit, the undrafted rookie, as Cam Newton rolling out the pocket again, this time throwing it to Jonathan Stewart, and you're seeing a whole lot of Stewie this game right now. He's getting his fair share of touches, though that time he gets completely shut down by that Cardinals front line of Frosty Ruckert, Tom Kelly, and of course Calais Campbell as we throw it on the run across the body to Jonathan Stewart, continuing to give Stewart his touches right now. Third down and 1. Stewart's going to punch this for the first down, trying to get the touchdown, but cannot get it. So he calls his first timeout, my opponent, and he stuffs Stewart on first down. So first down and goal at the 1 turns into a second down goal at the 3, but it's all for now because Stewart's able to punch it in for a touchdown there. His second rushing touchdown in the game, and you see Thomas Davis completely blowing up that run there. Of course, that's the other half. You got Kuechly and Thomas Davis trying to shut down the defense here as he throws it deep, trying to test the defense downfield. Of course, he's going to take a shot for Fitzgerald, but Fitz is not able to come down with his third down and 11. He throws it in the corner, barely, not enough for the first down. And on fourth and 1, he is going to go for a QB sneak with Lindley, and survey says not good. That's short, and that's a turnover on downs. Big play there because fourth and 1, normally you think the QB sneak works there, but I guess Lindley's lack of elusiveness or whatever it was not able to get him over the piles. Kelvin Benjamin, this was just a safe play to take the field goal. If it got the first down, it got the first down. Instead, it gets us all the way to the 1 yard line. We put that true clock on, and we get the touchdown and make it a 21-7 game. So this game easily could have been closer. It was just that 4th and 1 was a huge game changer because instead of his drive staying and he might tie the game up, make it a tie game going into half, we get the touchdown on that third down and 10. Kelvin Benjamin hitting that spin move there. Now we get ball coming out of half with complete control of this game, and Jonathan Stewart just dominating ground game, passing game. Stewart is just doing it all right now. And here in the screen game, look at Jonathan Stewart breaking free, hitting the juke move, and no one's catching Stewie. That's a 66-yard touchdown to go on with his 50-yard touchdown run. Jonathan Stewart's completely dominating this game, taking the ball to Cam Newton's hand, which we need because Cam is not exactly the most accurate quarterback throwing the ball. As you see, he's able to find Michael Floyd there. Now he's coming out in the PA and the round play, trying to do whatever he can to move the ball, giving the handoff to Ellington, and he is moving the ball downfield once again. And that's the thing, just that 1 third down early on in the game, he had to punt the ball, and then the 4th down and 1 he got stopped. Otherwise, it's been an okay game for him on offense. He's able to hit the pass barely over Thomas Davis, not enough for the first down. Once again, the out route ends up being a yard short, but he is able to move the chains, finding Fitzgerald wide open in the flats. Next play, we got the running back covered, and again. Literally is able to break the sack attempt there. And on the second try there, he's able to find the running back there on the wheel or the angle route there. But now at the goal line, he gets shut down on first and goal. Second and goal, literally gets stuffed. And now we're trying to make this goal line stand. Third and goal, he comes out on goal line with the running back stumbling, but not enough for the first down. That brings up a big time fourth and goal. He comes out passing, and Thomas Davis again making a play. That time swatting the ball away. He is 10 for 11 passing in this game, but he only has 7 points to show for it. And a second time, 4th and 1, nothing to show. He had a first and goal at the 1. And this Panthers defense makes a big time stand. In the playoffs, you need plays like that. So this game could definitely be closer, but right now we're making all the plays. Because that time, he is somehow able to make that play. Don't ask me how. That's just a flashlight animation. As third down, Cam Newton gets sacked almost for a safety. Frosty Rucker brings him down at the 1 yard line, and we're forced to punt the ball, which, I don't really mind as long as it's not that safety as we bring the blitz here. I actually accidentally came out on field goal block here, and he ends up running hard up. I'm like, oh crap, I'm still on field goal block. I didn't feel like calling a timeout, and here it cost me because I ended up blowing my coverage here. I got Philly Brown on defense, and that didn't really work out too well. I thought I came out in the cover 3. I actually came out in the cover 2, and I was supposed to be on that left side instead of being in the middle, and we end up giving up the touchdown that brings them back in this game. So our defense is playing a very inspired effort. Then the backups come in and blow it all up. So hopefully we can just hang on for the victory at this point. We're just looking to, kill the clock a little bit, get first downs, call it a day. As Jonathan Stewart's able to get the first down there, he brings the blitz, and between the two quarterbacks, there's only been 1 incompletion, or 2 incompletions, 1 apiece by both quarterbacks. So it's been a great game passing, and it's not what you expect out of a Panthers versus Cardinals game of Lindley and Newton throwing, as we throw our second incompletion on the game there. We might have had Greg Olsen for the first down, try to force it into Philly Brown, and instead we end up punting the ball away. And I'm okay with that because, we'll just hope our defense comes up with a stand. Their defense has been pretty good as long as they don't come out in field goal block. Second down, he runs a screen pass, not getting anything on down one. Now at 3rd down and 10, needing to move the ball downfield, able to get to Carlson for the first down, but he's got to take some shots downfield with 1:12 left and down 2 possessions, literally rolling out, taking that shot downfield, and Bernowicki, I believe his name is, the rookie, is able to get the pick here, and that is pretty much going to clinch the game for us here. Now we're definitely going to bleed that clock out here. Not going to really run up the score or anything like that. Just get a first down or 2, call it a day. He's still calling his timeouts. He's trying to keep the game alive for himself. A big 3rd down coming up here, for him to try to stay alive in this game. And Jonathan Stewart's just going to end the game right now, even though he gets crushed by Cromartie. We're just going to put shoe clock on after getting that first down. We're actually going to throw a flea flicker here. Why not? Have some fun in a sub game, and we actually get picked off here. And this is not defensive pass interference. This is actually going to end up being offensive pass interference. I don't really know how, but it ends up being offensive pass interference. Nonetheless, it's going to be a turnover. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So we end up winning this game. And, Jonathan Stewart was definitely the key to us winning. We didn't have Cam throwing the ball downfield or anything like that. Not a chance for Cam to do anything dumb. Instead, Jonathan Stewart led us to the victory. So leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this game. Subscribe for more Madden 15 online games. And I will catch you guys next time. We'll see how this one plays out in real life.